Hello, hi friends. Wait a second, I'm gonna share this. Share. Okay. So let's do. Okay. I think I have this where I need it. So I'm gonna pull my hair back. This one clip. Just so it's out of the way. Okay, so this live, I am on my personal Facebook page, but I have this shared into two parties that I am currently doing for my hostess. So I'm gonna go back to the basics. So for those of you that don't know me, I am Nicole. I have been with Seint for a little over 2 years. I started March 5th, 2020, and I started because I found a makeup line that I loved, and I think, you know, other women should feel this way with their makeup routine. And I just got tired of spending hundreds of dollars at Sephora and Ulta on MAC makeup, and just the outcome I thought was good, and it was okay. It still is okay. But as I'm getting older, you know, we don't want to cake makeup on, and we also want to take care of our skin. So I'm going to show you just kind of the basics, how I get ready, how I fill my compact, and yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to take our powder brush, this more flat blunt end, with our Stay Spray. So this is a setting spray, and I apply it before as my primer. So I'm going to just kind of spray the brush, and then I'm just going to kind of stipple this where I want it, okay? My skin has been extra dry. Like, I've got some eczema going on. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's allergies, the weather change. But this is how I'm gonna prime my face today. And I do it different literally like every time. But I have oily skin. Okay. And we'll just let that dry. So I'm gonna set this down. And I'm gonna show you, this is one of our compacts that I'm gonna show you how I fill it. So you would open it, everything's magnetic, it would pop in here, you have your mirror. This one does have a second layer. This one is a little bit bigger. Usually you can start out way smaller, but I'm gonna show you how I'm going to do this. So first things first, we are going to do some contour. No, we're gonna start with our brightening highlights. So each one of our makeup colors come in these cute little tins, just like this. See the back, and they start at $14. Okay, super affordable. They are paraben free, fragrance free, alcohol free, sulfate free. They're good. It's going to hydrate. Cream is going to hydrate your skin. So I'm just going to pop this into my compact. Look at that. Super easy, right? So I'm going to take a brush. I'm going to use our detail brush today, and I'm going to use the smaller end to apply. So we're just going to start with this color first. I'm going to apply this right here and on the outer corner of my eye. So what this does is add that brightening back to your face, and this would also replace like your traditional concealer in the traditional makeup world. So this is where I apply mine. So with cream, you need very little. I'm gonna kind of sweep over my eyelid with that, just a little bit, just to kind of help with that redness. Okay, just like that. I'm gonna place just a tiny bit right there, Cupid's bow, and then a little on my chin. Okay, that color, I am now done, I'm complete. I am gonna put a little bit, whatever's left, over this redness that we got going on, just to kind of help, okay? Next, I'm going to do my main highlight color. So this would be my main. I'm gonna pop it in, just like this. And this is gonna be the color that's gonna be the truest to my skin tone. This color is going to replace like my traditional foundation. So I'm gonna use this bigger end, and I'm gonna go in just like this. I'm just gonna tap, tap, tap. Okay. And I'm I'm gonna place this right here. I'm gonna stipple because I have oily skin. I'm gonna stipple just like that. Okay, we're just placing it on the face. I'm gonna put another color in my compact. So the first color I used was linen. This is candlelit, and I put a little bit of amber in with my mane. So I just kind of do like a tap, 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 tap kind of thing, because I am between like summer and winter colors. So I kind of created like my own custom color, which you won't have to do. I'm just like in that awkward color. And I'm just placing this on. And a little goes a long, long way. You do not need a lot. Okay, so let's tap, 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 tap. I'm gonna kind of go over the forehead. And I stipple. So I don't swipe, I like to push it into the skin. Again, because I have oily skin. I don't want to swipe it around. I'm gonna hit it like a little bit down the bridge of the nose, right underneath. So this is all going on in its own specific area, so we are not layering makeup, right? Okay, I'm gonna dip a little bit more. And because I am really, really red here, and each one of these colors has coverage. Like, look how stinking, like my face, like all the colors, like I just look even. And hi Brooke, I don't know, I just look even, more natural, like no redness. We will blend all of this in, I promise. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with my contour, and contour scares a lot of women. I was one of those. And you know, they're dark, they look scary, you don't know where to place it. It's, you know, I get it. Like, I didn't use it before either. But let me tell you, we are adding that color, that shape, that dimension. We are not one-dimensional, we are three-dimensional. And let me tell you, you are going to fall in love because it's so easy. And I will tell you, this is probably one of my most favorite parts of this routine. So I'm just gonna kind of, the contour has a different consistency than the other colors. So I just kind of give it a little tap, tap. And I have some on my brush. So now I'm gonna stipple this right up here on that hairline where I left open. And we're going to bring that shadow and that dimension back. So if you have a 5 head, a 4 head, a 2 head, whatever you have, you can make it look smaller, make it look bigger, whatever you want. So I'm just gonna do it just like that, okay? I'm gonna take a little bit more, and I'm gonna do my contour. So I'm gonna start at the top of my ear and go down. You can kind of see the shadow where it is. I'm just gonna kind of stipple, 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 stipple. And look, I have a cheekbone! I got a little more. And we're gonna do the other side. Just compact down with my hair. Top of the ear. Stipple, stipple, stipple. Stipple, stipple, stipple. I always stipple, but I mean, you'll find what's good for you. Okay, let's take what's left on the brush, and I'm just gonna hit the sides of the nose, and it looks super messy. And I kind of hit it like up where the eyebrows start. We will blend that out, okay? I'm gonna hit a little bit around there. I'm gonna dust a little bit around my lips, just to kind of give that shadow and pout. And then I'm gonna take what's left on my brush, and I'm just gonna goo. I'm gonna go right underneath that jaw. So you can see it there, but look, I have a jaw. I have a jawline. Just like this side, it kind of just looks like it goes like into my neck. So I kind of start at the top of the ear, and I'll tilt my head so you can kind of see where I'm going. Just like that. And bam, our 3D foundation is on, and it is ready to blend. how fun is this? So this is the 3 colors that I would custom color match you to. So you would send me a makeup free selfie, wearing like a neutral color shirt, kind of like this, face a window inside, turn off your overhead lights, and stand about 3 feet back from that window for that natural indirect lighting. And I can custom color match you for free. So it's super easy, and I take the guesswork out for you. So I'm gonna set my contact down now, and I'm going to blend with the same brush. I keep a makeup rag next to me just to kind of clean off whatever's left on my brush. And I'm gonna get started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with that contour, and I'm just gonna flick up, like in, up, in, up. And then I'm gonna stipple again. So the really cool thing, like when we do it like this and we let it sit, so cream warms up as you put it on, so it makes it super blendable. And I'm going to show you how amazing this all comes together. It doesn't blend like muddy. A lot of people think like, oh my god, that's going to blend so muddy, it's going to look so terrible, but I promise you it won't. So with the jaw, I am going to drag that down because we don't want a harsh line at all. Okay, like super gorgeous. So I don't always buff out all of my contour first because I'm gonna put a blush on, and yeah. So now I'm gonna go back to that smaller end, and I'm just gonna kind of blend all of this around the eye. So underneath the eye, that skin is so thin and sensitive. You don't want to drag, okay? We want to be so gentle with that. So see how I just kind of blended that in? Now I can go back with the brush and just kind of tap it and blend. So again, I'm gonna stipple, I'm not swiping. Sometimes I swipe, as I say, I don't. But look at that. The contour, yes, it's still a little harsh, but I'm gonna show you how we're gonna lighten that up. So we went from like kind of not blended to blended. Okay. Okay. So let's blend. Blend. This is probably my favorite part, is the blending. It's just so fun. So we're just kind of like marrying all of these colors together, right? Lighten up that contour. Look at that. Gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to hit the bridge of that nose one more time just to kind of, got it, brighten it up just a tad. And bam. Okay. So you could do this and be completely done. I'm going to show you some more fun stuff. I'm going to add a lip and cheek. So our lip and cheeks double as our blush and our lips. Okay. I'm going to pop that in. Pop it in. Actually, I'm going to take this out so it doesn't look confusing. So you have your 3 colors, right? We've blended. We're going to add a 4th color. We're going to do our lip and cheek. So this is a gloss. This is Lolly. This is our shade of the month. This is a discontinued shade. They brought it back for the month of April. So I'm gonna show you guys that. Really pretty. The pigment looks really scary, but it's not, I promise. So I'm just gonna place a little bit of that right here. Okie dokie. I'm gonna get my lips. more to the cheek. Just because of this color, I need to grab more of her before it goes over. Look at how gorgeous she is. Like, I know that looks really scary, but look at it. It's so subtle. It's perfect for spring. I'm gonna introduce a new brush. This is one of my favorite brushes, the blush and bronzer brush. So I'm gonna use the smaller, more dense end to blend out my blush. And I'm just gonna stipple. I'm just gonna bring that up right here on the top of the cheekbone, right above that contour. And look how gorgeous that is. I love this. And I am not a pink person. And Lolly, she's so gorgeous. She's glossy, gorgeous, giving me all the spring and summer vibes. And look, you could throw some mascara on and be completely done. I am going to show you a really cool trick. I'm going to take that brightening highlight and I'm going to go right underneath that contour. And I'm going to show you how this is going to chisel out. So again, you don't have to do this part. This is just something that I like to do. And I'm just going to blend that in. And look at that. Just a cool little trick. Again, it's something you don't have to do. But I just love how it just pulls everything together. Okay. Now you can be completely done. Throw your mascara on, eyebrows on, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to show you more fun stuff. So I'm going to go in now and I'm going to do some bronzer. So I'm going to show you Bella Bronzer. Hi, Boo Boo. Bella Bronzer with the blush and bronzer brush. You can get this as a bundle and it saves you $10. So this is a cream bronzer. We're going to pop her in. Okay. I'm going to use the fluffy end. And I'm just gonna lightly dabble some product. You don't need a whole lot when it comes to a cream bronzer. So I'm gonna place this right here, right underneath that contour and right above over here. And I kind of hit the nose and the chin. And then I'm going to dust kind of onto the neck. So our neck is usually lighter than the rest of our body. So I'm just kind of cleaning off that brush on my neck. And then we're gonna go in and lightly swirl this in. So with our bronzer, this is gonna add that warmth. I am a bronzer girl. Like, I loved my powder bronzer. So if you are a bronzer girl, you are gonna need a bronzer. But you don't need this. I'm just showing you like the extra fun stuff like you could do if you wanted. Like, look at how it just gave me that little bit of warmth. Love it. Okay. Another step you could do is illuminator. In the traditional makeup world, it is called a highlighter, but we call it an illuminator. We have powder and cream, and I'm going to show you the cream. This is one of our new releases. Emma, please stop. Confetti. This is a cream, and I'm going to pop that in my second layer, and then I'll show you we have a powder illuminator. This is Georgia. Pop her in too. So our creams are more subtle and the powders are more like glam. So I'm gonna go in with that blush, and again I'm gonna go into Georgia. I'm just gonna tap her and I'm gonna place her right here on top of that cheekbone. And it's going to illuminate. Look how freaking gorgeous she is. Let's do the other side. Right on top of that cheekbone. So again, you don't have to do this. This is, yeah, I'm gonna use my finger a little bit. Kind of hit the Cupid's bow. 1 minute, okay? And you can place this other areas too, but look how stinking beautiful that is. Okay. Last but not least, I'm going to show you, this is our pressed setting powder, Vanilla Dust. So this is if you're oily, if you want more of like a matte finish, this is what you would use. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna go back in with that brush that I used at the beginning to prime, and I'm gonna use that flat end, and I'm going to set my makeup, okay? I'm gonna just kind of dig it in, and I'm gonna press it. So this is a translucent powder, okay? I use the other end for under the eye. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna set. I wear glasses, so I do put the setting powder on my nose. I do hit my T-zone. And you can see I kind of like putting a lot on. I'm gonna put right underneath that contour.
Mommy, get
Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on just a second. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't know where you're watching this at. There it is.
Yes,
Okay.
vegetable.
I'm gonna hit right here too, because this is where I am typically oily. Okay, so you can see it sitting on my face. I'm gonna let it sit, okay? Next I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm gonna show you how I do my brows. I'll show you how to do my brows. So I use an eyeshadow color, and I'm gonna go in with our matte color Kohl. This is an eyeshadow, and I'm gonna pop that in my compact, okay? What I'm gonna do next, and the color is not in my compact, is our brow wax. So I take our setting spray, and I just kind of spritz the brow wax, and I take our line brush. So I love, love, love the fluffy brow look, just because the 2000s made me pluck all my brows away, so I've got like nothing. So I love to fill them in, and I love the fluffy look, okay? So let's fill these brows in. So some of these steps, yes, you can skip. Like, you don't need to do all of these. Like, you don't need the illuminator, you don't need the bronzer. You don't have to do a lip and cheek. It's just something that I suggest. But the 3D foundation, girl, you need it. So I'm gonna take this angled end brush and dip it into Kohl, and we're gonna do these brows. So I'm gonna line right underneath. Please stop. I'm gonna make that line right underneath. Come back to the beginning, and I'm going to do hair-like strokes upwards. Kind of pull from that bottom line. Stop. I'm gonna grab some more. And you can use whatever you want to do your brows. I just love using our eyeshadow with the brow wax. Get that tail. And to me, just adding that little bit of brow. Stop, please. I asked you to stop. Just kind of finishes off face. So we'll take that fluffy end again and just kind of brush it through. Make sure we got everything. And just kind of press it. But look at the difference. Like, One second. Stop touching it. Sorry, my toddler is touching the computer on her show. And if that's loud, I apologize. Alright, back to the brow. Brows are something that I could literally like spend forever on. But I'm not going to do that because this video is probably way longer than it should be. But I wanted to just kind of show you that we have all of this stuff. Because this live is shared into two parties, two class. I like to call them classes because we're learning. It's not really, I mean, it's a party, we're having fun, I guess, but I don't know, we're learning about something new, right? So it's a class. It's supposed to be fun. Okay. Let's comb this through.
Grocery store.
are done. We did everything. I'm gonna use this brush just to kind of, because I put that highlight on my eyes, which I will use for a primer to do eyeshadow. I'm not gonna do eyeshadow today just because I don't want to keep you guys like waiting forever. But next we're gonna do some mascara. I'm gonna go in with, what am I using today? I'm gonna use L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Primer. And I switch my mascaras like all the time. But I usually stick with L'Oreal or Maybelline. I love those. Get some primer on those. I always suggest a primer. You will definitely see a difference. I got this Target or Ulta. Okay, so I've got that primer on. And I'm gonna go with Maybelline Sky High. This is like my favorite. And I'm just gonna kind of get as close as I can to that lash line first. And I'm not gonna dip my brush back in. I'm just gonna turn and get all the mascara off of the wand for the first layer. Kind of a cool little tip. You're not going like back and forth into the mascara tube. And I will tell you, I have like no length when it comes to lashes. Like, it's lacking. And this is just one coat. Alright, let's put it in here. That's the one thing we don't sell is mascara because it's really hard to make clean mascara. Like, clean like ingredients. Just kind of twisting that wand, not dipping it back in. I'm gonna hit that lower lash line. We're gonna let this dry for just a second, and then we'll go in and we'll do our second coat. So look at the difference. I mean, I still have the setting powder on, and we'll dust that off. Dust that off after this layer. I think this is empty. Almost empty. I need to open the new one. Okay, I'm gonna use Lolly. I'm so long. And she is so gorgeous. So if you have used this makeup before, you need to grab it because it's the shade of the month. So after April, it disappears. Okay, we're just gonna call that good. Mascara, I'm gonna take that last brush I used. I'm just gonna dust off any extra setting powder. And look at that, like, we are done. Look how gorgeous that color is. I love Lily. I actually want to try her real quick. I'm gonna take that detail brush. I'm gonna dip a little bit into it. And I'm just gonna hit my crease and add a little pink eyeshadow. And nothing too crazy, but look at that. Just a little bit of color. A little bit of color for that lid. Especially like green blue eyes, pinks are like your best friend. Okay, that is literally everything. Wham bam, we are done. showed you a couple brushes, a lot of different stuff, and I know it can seem extremely overwhelming, but don't let it be. Literally, we just started with these 3 colors. We added a lip and cheek, we did a bronzer, we added some illuminator, some setting powder, and I did my brows. Everything in one compact. We applied most of everything with the detail brush. I did use the powder brush to apply my Stay Spray in my powder. I used the blush and bronzer brush, and I did introduce the line brush as well for you. But how stinking beautiful is this makeup? Like, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. It feels like a second skin. I look natural. My hair is crazy. But look at that. Like, it is just, it is so amazing. Like, we all have texture, we all have fine lines, we all have wrinkles, unless you're lucky enough to have Botox. But like, if I get up close and personal, yeah, you can see my skin. But skin is thin. So, one compact, I will be back to share in these classes. But one compact, goodness, like, when you have room to fit other things in, eyeshadows, more lip and cheeks, it's just so, so fun. So you can literally take your compact, one brush, and you're out. Like, no more digging through a makeup bag. How freaking cool is that? So if you need a color match, let me know. I would love to color match you. But this is it. And we can do more looks. So there is links posted so you can browse if there's specific colors you want to see. Comment, I will use them. I pretty much have every color, but Lily, lip and cheek, and she's on my eyes too. I need to put a little bit of setting powder on those bad boys. A little bit of setting powder on there. And we're done. We've been done. I've just been blabbing. So if you need anything, let me know. I'm here for you, and I can't wait to color match you. See you guys later. Bye.